PTC started off in 1985, and we've been in the business for more than 30 years. We were known as a CAD company. We started off as a CAD company with our flagship product called Pro Engineer, which was one of the first parametric softwares in the market, and we had a pretty long tenure of market leadership in that PC-based CAD software. And and many of our innovation internally as a company and vision has come from what our customers want. So in that approach, innovation led to areas like product lifecycle management, quality lifecycle management, and large customers like Caterpillar and heavy equipment companies were actually looking at service as a very profitable model, and many of them are really getting recognizing themselves as service companies. So we moved into this area of service lifecycle management, and today, if you really look at our tagline, it is product and service advantage. As I mentioned, as we transform into a truly service a company which serves our customers in their service business, today's reality is that with IoT coming in, and there's a lot of buzz around IoT, and in reality, the opportunities that presents itself to our customers and to ourselves in IoT per se is huge. Let's take a scenario where a customer is servicing his products. Now, IoT, what we provide is a platform, and to have what we call smart connected products, which are not only remotely managed but also serviced. There's a whole lot of things one needs. One is apart from the platform which we provide, you need the sensors, you need embedded systems, you need a product cloud, and then you need connectivity. So it's a very complex thing. Now, typically manufacturing companies, it's too complex for a manufacturing company to design all this. So there's a lot of relevance for IT in this business, and that's going to transform the way products are designed and manufactured and serviced. So you could do things like you could predict failures, you could understand behavior of products. It's like putting a small computer, miniature computer, in your product itself. So for us, we're betting very big on this. PTC as a company has made a lot of recent acquisitions like ThinkWorks, where we're kind of getting into the thought leadership mode in Internet of Things. So very relevant for our business, not only for us, but hugely relevant for our customers. When we started off, and for a long time, we were a direct company. Today we have a product, our product Pro Engineer is 30 years old. It's moved on to Wildfire, and today it's called Creo, which is a whole new range of solutions on 3D modeling software. So for a long time we were direct, but the product Pro Engineer has become I wouldn't say a commodity, but it's got a maturity cycle, and 30 years of being in the market with market leadership in many industries. The channels are very important because, end of the day, I think, why do we need channels? We need channels to serve us into markets which we are not there. We need more feet on street. And for the organization, the channel revenues contribute close to 50% of overall. The plan is for the company to invest in a whole lot of new technologies which we have acquired over time. These are complex, sophisticated technologies where PTC would be directly involved in the business development. And the products which have reached maturity model, which continue to grow, and these products like Creo and which are used for product development, still is our bread and butter. And we see growth in these products being, led by a partner community. So partners in India, about the India story, I think we have grown through our partners. We have realized that scale is can be achieved only through partner growth. Our investments and commitment to partners are very high. We have investment funds to help partners recruit. We have, I think we're the only company and unique in that sense that we have a full-fledged, what do you call it, channel training department. So their job is to, ensure that the competency and capability of partners are built. And we do a whole series of trainings on that. So from a partner investment point of view, we have invested a lot in partners. We continue to look at partners who bring value in terms of knowledge of technology, like areas like Internet of Things and service lifecycle management. These are highly matured products which require partners of larger size and capability. While we continue to recruit and train new partners to get us into the white spaces. I think we have this year we intend to add at least about 20-30% to our existing partner infrastructure. We have invested in what you call a partner account manager or a channel account manager, whose job is only to. We have invested two. So, if you really look at the size of a business, it is a big investment. But we believe that that is the future for us, and their job is to ensure that partners are trained, the partner hygiene is built, partner profitability is given a very close look, and partner capabilities continue to excel. We have a serious business in managed services. This is a business unit which has profited for a long time. We believe a lot of customers today are choosing managed services. They have a choice. They can opt for either acquiring the product and the people and do inherent product design. But especially in areas like service life cycle and warranty management, and even PLM for that instance, as long as we have rock solid security, which we do, the option for the customer is to outsource and have the infrastructure residing with us. And we also have a concept of subscription model, so they can actually subscribe instead of buying the software. So managed services has been with PT, and we continue to drive the utility of managed services. So it's key to it's a option which we give to customers, and it is from a price point, and from we have a lot of customers who might not be able to, the smaller SMB markets would really not be able to invest in the hardware, software. I think more importantly, the people and the talent which is required to drive these successfully. So the managed services, really is the best option for them. In the MCAD, as we call it, I think we have, like I said, that's a mainstay. That's still the bread and butter business for us. We have a huge customer base. We have customers from aerospace, automotive, industrial equipment, medical equipment. Today, in terms of support, there are different kinds of support we give. We have something called e-support or e-learning, which customers can buy, and it's an instruction-led program where the users are. You have a lot of topics related to their subjects, and they can learn on their own. We also have global services within the company. So if customers choose to be trained by PTC personnel, we offer a unique program called Precision Learning, which is a learning curriculum designed for that customer. So if the customer is from a, let's say, farm equipment industry, and if he wants to design products for farm equipments, then we assess what are the real features of the product we need to focus on, and we do a design process, and then we teach them what is relevant for them. Our channels are also very competent. In most cases, when we provide the software, the channels support them with training services. But at the end of the day, I think we've been in the market for 30 years, and again, there's one last point. We have something called the authorized training centers, which are spread across the country. In India, for instance, we have more than 100 authorized training services. So they train students, professionals on the product, and mainly for CAD. Apart from that, we kind of donate, or we have very limited price editions of our software for education institutions, which is engineering colleges, polytechnics, and ITIs. So in terms of technology, I think we would continue to innovate and come out with new updates and upgrades on an existing line of CAD products. We have Creo 3.0, which was just launched recently, and we have a lot of benefits which the customers can appreciate out of that. Through that, we're looking at replacement market also. I mean, when I say replacement, I mean replacing competitive products, and we have had some success in the recent past. We also have this ability to coexist with our competitive customers. I mean, customers who are using our competitive products for CAD, because most of them are only in the product development or the product, the CAD part of it. Whereas we are very strong in the service part. We are very strong in improving business processes through PLM. The PLM itself has about 30 business processes. So we are looking at different pieces of the customer and saying, for a manufacturing company, like I repeated earlier, product development is just one part. There are a lot of other areas where we can squeeze profits and improvements for them. So in the coming few quarters, consolidation of our CAD and expansion of our CAD in India is very relevant, especially in the channel, because most of the channel is really to drive our flagship products, which is CAD, and the mature products are being directly dealt with PTC, because the technical wherewithal and knowledge to drive those products reside in PTC at this point. And once it reaches a maturity model, CAD, the partners take it up for fulfillment. In the service space, we see a lot of excitement. We have had some fantastic wins last year, especially from competitive accounts, where we're able to, like I said, cohabit and coexist with these competitive products for CAD, but PTC products for other things. We are in the process of acquiring and configuring our IoT strategy with multiple partners. We also see that from a technology perspective, we see smart connected products, Internet of Things, service life cycle as huge drivers for us. And in the near term, in India, we see CAD as the growth of CAD is going to be very significant in the next couple of quarters.